Remark about this week?
Well, number one, I'd like to thank everyone associated with the Rose Bowl on just doing an unbelievable job of making us feel at home. First class from the beginning all the way through, and even now. Our families had an unbelievable time. The pageantry, the tradition, the energy, the enthusiasm, the stadium, the way this thing lit up. I mean, it's the most incredible possible event for our guys, and incredibly proud of this football team. It's not only its seniors, but the entire team. The way that they're just been resilient, have continued to just press on and move forward, and ended up not only Pac-12 champions, but also Rose Bowl champions.
We'll start with a question up here in the front.
For Brady, this is Mark Wicker from the Orange County Register. Could you just kind of go through the touchdown off the fumble punt and also the forcing the fumble, and then beyond that, what's this year in this game meant to you after the years you put in there to try to get to this point?
Well, I mean, one of my teammates came through the gap and made a great play on the ball and blocked it, and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Ball sitting right there, and I pick it up and I'm running the end zone. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, this is just like when Washington scored that touchdown against Florida State. And I'm looking, when I scored the touchdown, I went and looked in the section that I was sitting when I was at that game, just as a fan. And now I'm scoring a touchdown in a Rose Bowl. And I mean, life's come full circle, and we've stayed faithful as a team. I mean, we've been down and out. We've had 3 head coaches in 4 years. I mean, 3 D coordinators in 4 years, and I wouldn't trade it for the world because it's made us better men, and it's made us better teammates, and we got this guy as our head coach. So I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's been a blessing, and our team has just stayed faithful, and being able to make plays in the Rose Bowl like that, it's just incredible. I mean, we've worked so hard as a defense and as an offense and on special teams too, and it's nice to finally see us come together, and come together as teammates, and seeing them run out the clock at the end is just amazing to see, Everyone cheering and high-fiving each other, people crying because, we've been through so much. We went 4-8 our freshman year. And, a guy from Eugene, Oregon, scoring touchdowns in the Rose Bowl, tying Vince Young's record or something. I mean, it's amazing. And it's just cool to see, all these people, waving at us in the stands and stuff, all these fans, all these little kids, just like I was when I was at the game, watching, Ohio State play Oregon and then watching Florida State play Oregon. I mean, I was just a fan, dreaming of playing in these type of games, and being able to get this opportunity to play for Oregon, I was happy with that. But I kept working, and I finally got an opportunity to, finally start a game, and finally got to make some plays, and now we're Rose Bowl champions. I mean, it's just incredible, and I just want to give all my glory to God, and we're just so thankful for this opportunity, and the stars aligned, and God's, answered all my prayers as a kid. All I wanted was just to play for Oregon, and I couldn't have dreamed of or even fathomed, playing in a Rose Bowl, let alone winning the Rose Bowl, scoring a touchdown in a Rose Bowl, and seeing Justin score 3 touchdowns it's amazing. I mean, just 2 kids from the state of Oregon, just going out there having fun and playing football, and I made sure to take it all in. It's just incredible. And I want to make sure to give thanks to Coach and thanks to my teammates. Thanks for all the guys that stuck together and stuck through it. We've been through a lot as a team, and as a defense and offense and special teams. We've been through so many ups and downs, but it's just been incredible.
Okay, we're done with questions. You got them all.
If we still have time left.
Oh, yeah.
Next question comes from the front.
AJ Jacobs with Rivals.com. This is for Coach Cristobal. Coach, you held Justin back, this guy right here, from running for about 11 games, and then these last 2, the Pac-12 game and then this game. Huge difference maker was the plays he made with his feet. Was he able to make these plays because you held him back from doing so for most of the season?
No, I think he's pretty capable of making those plays with or without us calling plays. So, no, he's just, again, I'll always say this, I think he's the best college football quarterback, and he's going to have an unbelievable NFL career as well, and he could beat you in so many different ways. And you see the legs, you see the arm, you see the decision making. What you don't see is the leadership and the heart, and in the end, that was the biggest difference, in my opinion.
Okay, we have a question up here on the right.
AJ McCord, CBS Portland. Coach, this one's for you. Wisconsin in particular known for the offensive line and the trenches, but today you guys came out, forced your way in the trenches, if you will. What can you say about your offensive line and the impact that they had in opening up some things for Justin today?
Well, I think the offensive line and the defensive line deserve a ton of credit because, again, and I think Wisconsin is an excellent football team. They are. They're physical. They're tough. They're well coached. All the respect in the world for them. Our guys knew this was going to be a 15-round fight, right? And rounds 10 through 15 usually decide, which heavyweight walks away with the hardware. And our guys just found a way to keep swinging, get up one more time, throw one more punch, and it's a testament to what they are, what their DNA is. And I really believe that these guys are just getting started.
Okay, we have a question over on the left, standing.
Hi, Mark Myers, Associated Press, broadcasting for Justin. As good a passer as you are, as you envision how this game might play out this week, did you ever imagine it would be your feet and not your arm that would be the difference?
Realistically, no. I just hope that we put up more points than the opponent, and whether it's through the air or on the ground, it doesn't matter who's scoring them as long as we've got more points at the end of the game. And the offensive line have done such a great job all year, and those guys don't get enough credit, and they deserve everything, and I wish them all the credit in the world.
Okay, we have a question in the greenish jacket first. Oh, wait, are there black? Okay.
Nick Hamilton, Nightfall Media. This question is for Justin. Growing up, obviously being a quarterback, who were some of the people or guys that you looked up to as far as quarterbacks concerned, and who are some of the guys that you look at right now that's currently in the NFL?
Growing up, I was always the biggest Duck fan, so I grew up watching guys like Joey Harrington and Jeremiah Masoli, Darren Thomas, Marcus Mariota, and I think Marcus and Joey are such great examples of men off the field, and I look up to them so much, and for them to reach out, and it's meant the world to us, and those are the guys that I want to be like when I'm older.
Okay, now we'll take the green jacket. Oh, no, blue, and then green.
Adam Grossbart, Orange County Register. Justin, the Wisconsin defense made it really difficult to move the ball throughout the game. How did you make sure that didn't frustrate you in the offense so that when it came time you could still execute?
To not let ourselves get down, not to distract us, and not to take away from our folks that we're a pretty good offense and we're able to move the ball. So you got to pick up whatever you can, and fortunately it bounced our way this time, and was really proud of the way the offensive line and running backs and the receivers blocked and ran their routes. I thought overall the offense did a good day.
Mario, what did you think about Brady when you got the job, and when did he kind of win you over in terms of a guy who deserved playing time?
This guy?
Brady.
This guy's always been impressive, and a tribute and a testament to his character as well. When you're a really good football player and coaches are trying to figure it out, and sometimes it works out exactly right, and sometimes it doesn't. It's difficult because you have a lot of guys competing for playing time, and he never stopped competing. He never stopped bringing it, and he proved a lot. He proved that he needs to be out there. He proved that he's one of the better players on our football team. And we're fortunate and lucky to have him as part of this organization. I mean, not only tonight, but throughout the entire season, what he brings to this football team is enormous. And so, again, super proud of him, super grateful to him and his resiliency to keep pressing on and make his opportunity count.
We have a question from the plaid on the left side.
Kyle Waniger, ESPN. Mario, another one about Justin. What does winning this specific game do to enhance the legacy that he already had?
Well, I think Justin, I mess with him all the time, tell him it's legendary. I think he's a guy that it's hard to even script this kind of Hollywood story, right? Right down the road, born and raised, been just like Brady, been watching Oregon Duck football forever, and they're sitting here in front of you as Rose Bowl champions, right? Not only as Rose Bowl champions, but as MVPs of the Rose Bowl after winning the Pac-12 championship. So as I go on and speak, I forget about the question. I did get doused in really cold Gatorade, so my brain's half frozen. But it doesn't get any better. You go your entire career hoping to coach guys like this, and in this question in particular, we're talking about Justin, and it's, these dudes right here, I want to be like these guys. That's why they have them around me all the time. I don't, they're not going to let them get on the microphone anytime soon, okay? But I want to be just like these guys. So that, to me, is the greatest compliment you could give a young man.
We have a question on the right.
Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest. Coach, the perception going into this game was that the Pac-12 really needed you guys to win tonight. Are you aware of that? I mean, is that true? Do you see that at all?
I mean, the outside noise never really becomes part of our process. I mean, to us, anything outside is, with respect to everyone, is really irrelevant, because it's not there with us at 5 in the morning when we're training. It's not there late at night when we're getting extra treatment. We know we have a good football team. We know we have done all the things in regards to becoming physical, disciplined, tough, execute at a high level with so much room to grow. You know, we're still getting better and better, but I think Oregon is all the respect and we've warranted any and all respect that we have received. So in terms of, I don't know, if that's a question and we're asking if we represented the conference well, I would say that we did.
Okay. We have a question in the orange vest on the left-hand side.
Andrew Hobner, KZI9 Sports. This is for Justin. Yes, a couple days ago, you got a video that Joey Harrington and some others sent you, and you kind of said, I can't believe my time here is almost coming to an end. After this game, you go over to your mom and dad, you give them a hug on the sideline. What did it mean for your career at Oregon to end this way and end it with your parents? Been there for it all.
I wish it wasn't over. It's been the best 4 years of my life, and
we can ask for a 6th year. I mean, there's things, you know.
I've been honored to be a part of this team and to represent Eugene and the university. It's humbling, and it's been such a great experience. And for them to be there and supportive throughout these years, it's meant a lot to me. And I'm excited, and the direction of the program, I couldn't be more happy about it.
Okay, another question on the left.
Eric Scopel, 247 Sports. A couple for Justin. I guess just first, how do you feel like the program is kind of set up now that you're walking out the door here with this win, a lot of momentum, and then offense sputtered at times? Kind of what was the key in staying focused and positive and getting the win?
They're in good hands. They've got the right coaches. They've got the right guys coming up, and they're going to have a really good defense again next year and some really explosive offensive players, and I'm excited to watch them for sure.
Okay, we have another question in the middle there, the blue jacket.
Sean McPherson, KWVA Sports. Justin, how crazy is it to you that you were the starting quarterback on the 4-8 team and now you're the starting quarterback on the Rose Bowl champions? What's your emotions after just picturing that?
Amazed. That's something that all of us have talked about these past couple weeks, and to realize where we were and where we are now, it's been a great journey, and for us to stick together through those tough times, just a testament to all the guys on the team and all the hard work that we've put in.
No doubt.
Another question on the front far left.
Justin, congratulations. I wanted to ask you, and I got here a bit late, I hope you haven't answered this, but on that run, what's going through your heart and mind when you see pay dirt in front of you, you see very few of the opposition there, and you see the path to eventual touchdown?
It's a rare opportunity. It's something that I haven't experienced too often, but it was great, and Johnny and Micah did a great job blocking on the outside, and that's what led me to get in the end zone, and a big thanks to those guys for leading the way.
We have time for 2 more questions. We'll take one from the back left.
This one's for Justin. Julian Minutes on KEZI TV. Justin, if you can go back, knowing what you know now, knowing all you've accomplished, if you can go back and give your freshman self any advice or tell your freshman self something, what would that be?
I would tell him to stay tough, don't let adversity shake you, rely on your guys, trust them, stick together, and everything will work out, and things kind of have a funny way of working out, and for us to come together, it's been a great year and a great run, and I wouldn't change anything over these past couple of years.
Okay, this will be our last question in the middle on the riser, in the back.
Mario, Warren Williamson, Oregon Duck Football News. You came into this program when it was at its lowest. You changed the culture, you changed the mentality of this team, and I think you changed the brand. Can you maybe just generally talk about what it feels like now to be here as the head coach of the Rose Bowl champion team when you came in when this program was at its lowest?
I think the best way to talk about and describe it is that I'm a member of this family, and everyone here and everyone back in that locker room, everyone that was here in the previous couple, they were all involved in changing it. This is in no way, shape, or form a one-man operation. Never has been, never will be. We do things as a family. We stick together, and we got it. And we go hard now. Okay, what we do is not kind and cuddly, and it's certainly not for everybody. So we all stuck to a blueprint that is as demanding as it gets, and it'll push you right to the edge until you get a breakthrough, and that's what these guys had. And because of that, I have learned as much from them hopefully as much as they have learned along this process. All of us have. That's the way I like to look at it, because I think that's the reality when you are part of a program, and certainly I consider myself just a part of this program.
Okay, thank you to Coach Brady and Justin.